What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Big 12 Nation. I'll do a Kansas State and Arizona update after this game. What I will say is this: Staub wants it. Now, earlier I was upset because they weren't getting the ball to their playmakers like number 4, Miller. And then I see a couple drops by a lot of players. And then I see a lot of lazy route running. And I remember Caden Salters, he's very athletic. I like his energy, but what I didn't like was he wouldn't make decisive decisions on run or pass. Staub is not as athletic. He's probably not as fast. But y'all see when he scored that touchdown? Do y'all see when he threw that daggone flip pass at the end of the quarter where he was just trying to be creative and make a play? I feel like he has the most heart and he wants it. If some of those receivers out there were let me give you guys a perfect example. Last year, they always talk about Travis. They always talk about Shador. But they forget about LaJohntay Wester, Jimmy Horn, all in one-handed catches with Will Shepard. I don't see the receivers this year with that type of energy, enthusiasm, and passion. It's like if it's not perfectly placed, they don't put any extra effort. Think about how many Shador passes LaJohntay Wester adjusted his body, or Jimmy Horn will adjust his body mid-catch to try and make the catch. And I just don't see that, what's the word? I guess dog. Remember how they had dogs? I just don't see that like, I'm going to make a play no matter what in some of these receivers. It's almost like, well, it wasn't an exact spot that we drew it up on, so I'm going to give up on the play. I'm kind of getting that vibe from it, and I don't like it. Defensively, Colorado isn't that bad. Think about it. In the third quarter, before that one drive, so check out the third quarter, guys. There's a drive where I think Houston has the ball 7-8 minutes. Colorado gets the ball back with 6 or some minutes. They're off the field in 1-something minutes, and with 5-something left, the defense is back on the field. So at that point in the game, the defense had gave up more field goals than touchdowns. And they have been on the field forever. Whereas Colorado didn't have the possession that long, and they still had more touchdowns than Houston. Houston had to kick 4 field goals. So I can't really be upset with Colorado's defense. They're damn tired. They out there busting their butt. So the defense actually didn't play that bad. The offense has got to help them out and let them get a break. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Shout out to Houston. They did their thing. Coach is a guy who went step by step. If you see what he did at Tulane and all the other universities. Coach Prime, I think, is doing a fine job. I think he just needs to go in there and simply find out who wants to stop. I will say that running back from the SEC, Simeon Price. Let me give him a shout out. That running back, once he gets a hold, he hauls ass. He's a tough kid. But that's all I got. I'm gonna check out this K-State and Arizona game, and I'll give my thoughts on that piece.